Hello everyone, welcome back to Trek A Day. Moving on to number 45 in my top 50 favorite Star Trek characters. Number 45, we have Captain Jonathan Archer. I have to admit that at first, in the very first viewings of the first season or so of Enterprise as it was first coming on, I really was not that big of a fan on Jonathan Archer. I was a little lukewarm. I didn't dislike him, but he just wasn't a captain I was drawn to as much as previous captains, despite the obvious likability and charm that Scott Bakula just has in general. So it was a character who, it's a guy I like him, but he just wasn't a powerful captain performance for me yet. But I almost liked that better as the show went on, and I began to really like him. He began to grow in how much I found an interest in the character, and that's what made him one of my favorite characters now up to 45, because you got to see almost naive ambition and drive and positivity that was a driving force for Jonathan Archer, and truly believing in both the work his dad had done and what humans could accomplish, and escaping the reigns of the Vulcans and going out there. And that's part of the relationship with T'Pol that I like, especially in the beginning of the series, is his overwhelming good nature and positivity being challenged by the reality of what's out there and what they really can, tackle at that point. And seeing that character go through those changes of having that completely broken down for him then to the point where he becomes pessimistic about the journey into space, and seeing him then from that fall and from that dark place rebuild with a more mature positivity rather than that naive positivity that he went out with, and seeing that journey, that rise and fall and then rise again to a bigger and better and more well-rounded commander, and being truly a great captain by the end. I loved seeing the growth of that character and how much he was the embodiment of humanity reaching out into space, and that drive to reach out in that curious, exploratory, and positive, almost humanistic perspective, and then being crushed and pushed back by the harsh realities of the more difficult parts of that journey, and reaching back out then with a greater understanding, and in that case a better, stronger position to make those more positive outreaches a reality. And then that is more strongly put together in the books then following the end of the series with the Romulan War and the rise and founding of the Federation. So he's a character who very much grew on me and became a favorite character.